This convertible 1967 Camaro is very stunning. This vehicle is truly amazing. When Blair Smith abruptly left Rust Brothers, many were taken aback, and fans continue to question why he made that decision. Smith was a key character at Rust Brothers and was well known for his ability to restore cars, thus his departure created a stir in the automotive community. The true cause for his resignation appeared to be far more complex than most people realized, while others believed that personal issues or stylistic disagreements might have played a role. Join us as we discover the true reason behind the metal magician's departure from Rust Brothers. We should make sure the quarter still fits. That's it. If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more amazing content. And hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Now, back to the topic. What we were talking about was. In addition, I need 12.5 hours. Blair Smith, the metal wizard, has finally departed Rust Brothers, in case you haven't heard. With his expensive repairs, Blair, who debuted the show in Season 3, immediately won over fans. Many were startled when he left because of this. To be clear, Blair's decision to keep his resignation a secret upset supporters just as much as his resignation. It may surprise you to learn that neither Blair nor Rust Brothers publicly announced the departure. The majority of the time, a cast member's departure from a show is explained. However, Blair never publicly explained his decision to quit. People were unable to communicate with one another, therefore there was a lot of conjecture and unanswered questions. It's also reasonable to assume that Blair has been active on social media while working at Rust Brothers, updating his followers on his trips and work. Despite this, he never directly discussed leaving the program. There weren't any posts or videos that went into great detail regarding his motivations. Rather, his Instagram site focused primarily on his other endeavors and his passion for vehicles. One of the best resources for learning about Blair's time on the show is the video, Last Days at Rust Brothers. How are you feeling right now? I feel like a complete jerk. Everything is ready to go. 726 Blair Smith. What does that signify? Joy. Regards, Blair. I wish you luck in everything, friend. Regards. Slice. Anyway, we'll see you in July. Indeed. 2 months. I'm a route. 20,000 kilometers to the Arctic Ocean in 2 convertibles across Canada. The Arctic Ocean and Canada followed. Yes, exactly. Oh, Canada. This film shows Blair working at the shop, interacting with the team, and preparing for what appears to be the end of his employment there. Although the film shows some of his final days at Rust Brothers, it doesn't explain why he left. Now comes the big question. Blair left the show, but why? Blair's motive for leaving is unclear, although there are a few possibilities given what typically occurs behind the scenes on reality TV. When cast members disagree with the artistic direction of a show, they frequently quit. Blair may have thought differently about his initiatives or the direction the show was taking. When their opinions conflict with those of the directors or the show's direction, cast members quit. Blair may have left for a different cause, such as a change in his career or personal objectives. He could wish to attempt something different or concentrate on other projects because he worked on Rust Brothers for so long. Plans for reality TV can also be challenging, and some decide to take a hiatus in order to concentrate on their priorities. Contracts for reality TV typically include deadlines as well. Blair may have chosen not to extend his contract because it was about to expire. Many cast members leave shows after their contracts expire, either because they desire to move on or because a change is necessary for their next career step. It is evident that he departed the show on his own terms, even though the reasons behind his departure are still unknown. In his YouTube video, he and Mike Hall discussed their time on the show while laughing and having a wonderful time. Blair's stint at Rust Brothers made a significant impact, and his abilities will always be appreciated in the auto restoration industry, even though no one will ever know the true reason behind his resignation. Regarding effect, Blair was respected for his ability to fix vehicles technically as well as his ability to engage his audience through storytelling. With him, it was unique since he discussed not only automobiles but also the people and tales that go along with them. His storytime session is one of the many unforgettable moments from his time on the show. In a famous video, Blair paused his auto repair job to chat with his pals about his time in Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan. He told us about the secret tunnels beneath the city, which provided us with a fascinating glimpse into the region's history. By now, it was more than just auto repair. It had to do with Blair's curiosity about life outside the garage and his capacity to communicate that curiosity to others. Because it gave them the impression that they knew him as a person rather than just as a technician, they cherished hearing about his exploits. Blair was not merely a storyteller. He also displayed his expertise and skill in some humorous situations. He once worked on a Roadrunner from 1969. The frame of the car was being eroded by rust, and it was in poor condition. Blair handled these issues with care and ensured a satisfactory outcome. Another noteworthy incident involved Blair repairing the bumpers on a 1970 Chevelle. He was meticulous in his job and meticulous in his attention to detail. Blair's friendship with the car's owner was what made this repair special. Blair made it apparent that the task was more than just making the automobile seem brand new because he knew the owner liked it. It was about reminiscing about the enjoyable moments spent with the vehicle. Blair has undoubtedly worked on a number of outstanding projects throughout the years, but one in particular sticks out as his favorite. He created a gate just for the store. When discussing his time at Rust Brothers in the film, Blair makes it apparent that this endeavor is the most significant to him. More than merely a practical item, the gate led to the Rust Brothers store. Blair has the opportunity to demonstrate his creativity and talent through this endeavor. He was accustomed to mending cars as a bodyman. However, one gate was different from the others. It was feasible for him to apply his abilities in a way that was significant to him and unique to the shop. Blair took great pride in the gate's construction and design. He personally selected the materials, ensuring that they complemented Rust Bros' vintage car-inspired aesthetic. The gate looks well outside the store and is sturdy enough to withstand the weather. Blair was even more enamored with this concept since it would endure. He worked on many short-term projects for the show, such as repairing cars. However, the gate would serve as a constant reminder of his time spent at Rust Brothers. Let's examine how Blair got on Rust Brothers now that we know he has permanently left the program. Blair did not make the decision to join Rust Valley Restorers overnight. To make it happen, he had spent years honing his craft. Since he was very young, Blair has had a strong passion for cars. Over time, he improved at what he performed in the automotive industry. Before joining Rust Brothers, Blair had already established himself as a talented bodyman by working on numerous unique automobiles. Because of his excellent work and meticulous attention to detail, he was well respected by his colleagues. It was Mike Hall who introduced Blair to Rust Brothers. Since they were both in the auto restoration industry, Mike and Blair had already met years earlier. Mike recognized his talent and felt the show would benefit greatly from his abilities. Additionally, Mike recognized an opportunity to expand the team with more seasoned members to assist with the increasing volume of assignments as the show's popularity increased. Blair then joined the show as a bodyman with a focus on expensive repairs. He was able to demonstrate his technical abilities immediately, thus his first presentation was ideal. After Season 3, Blair returned for Season 4 to work for Mike on his own. He was promoted to shop manager during Season 5, further solidifying his position on the squad. During his tenure on the show, Blair worked on a wide range of projects, from intricate auto repairs to bespoke bodywork. But it wasn't just his athletic prowess that made him stand out. He did it because he enjoyed creating quality work and supported the shop's aim. He played a significant role in helping Mike Hall establish Rust Brothers as a reputable name in repair, demonstrating that his expertise and diligence were the key to the shop's success.